everyone. We are working on our Wintry Mix So Long and entering block 2 this week. And I'm pretty excited about block 2. Here's what the pattern looks like. And they're making mugs. Actually mugs, we're gonna assume it's hot cocoa in these mugs with whipped cream on top. Remember, we've got 2 different color versions we're working on. The Wintry Mix color version, which is the Winter Cheer, and also what I've got going on the table right in front of us for this block is the SU, the Syracuse University colorway. So in looking at our block, this particular one, this mug does not have any angles in it at all. It is all squares and rectangles, which really makes it a fast one. Lots of pieces. What I like to do is lay them all out. In this case, I've got them laid out on a cutting mat, or I could lay them out on a pressing mat, but I've got it all here and I love the directions. It's going to start by having you put these 2 pieces together and then add that one. You're going to have side pieces on there, and then the whole piece will be sewn to the bottom of the mug. We're going to create this section the same, and the 3rd section is just 1 strip. So let's jump over here and see where I've already done that with one of the orange mugs. You can see the center section, all ready to have this side piece sewn on here. And let's take a closer look at the handle. Because the pattern designer, Chris Poor, she did something a little different. She's always telling us which way to press, and in this one, she had us press our seams open. Now remember, I like to use the glue, which means I'm gluing our pieces shut, but then to press them open, I have to pop them open, which works out really great. Let's come over here and take a look, because if I were to press this seam open, I could just use my purple fang, and look at that, I'm just running right along there, popping that seam open. Easy to do, and now I would be able to press this open if I wanted to. All of these pressed open seams on all of these little pieces make them lay so nice and flat without the big bulk in there. So what I'm going to do now is go off to the sewing machine and sew together these 2 and this one, and then we'll come back and press. Okay, let's take a look at our blocks. I have already stitched the seams, and now I am going to press this one toward the mug. Looking great, looking fun. I love how they're coming together so good. And this one I will press outward. Very nice. Hey, let's go over and look at this with our other blocks that we've already completed. Okay, so what have we done so far? Here we are with our 2 mittens from block 1, and the mug we just finished from block 2. I have 2 more mugs to complete. The blue one that we had laid out and another orange one using another fabric. And let's take a look at what Karen's quilt looks like with the mugs in it. Hey, Karen.
Hey, Janet.
Hey, yeah, so I'm so glad you're here because you actually made this quilt.
I did.
Quilted by Cindy.
I know.
Didn't she do a great job?
You know,
so
it's
cute.
just like I'm lusting.
I'm loving where you put your fabrics in this quilt. So, I just showed how to do the mug. You've got the mug here in your hand, and you can see it right here in the SU version. We use the same background fabric, but and then it's here too, right? Mm-hmm. It's here too. But then I noticed that, wait a minute, I didn't do one in the other direction. So I went back and looked at the pattern.
It has a little hint.
It does. There's a little hint, and there's 2 different layouts for this quilt.
Yes.
You chose the larger layout, the added borders.
I did.
So you ended up making one mug facing the other way, which was so easy. You just take this piece and put it over
Right.
here. So
Yep.
there's
And don't
no big-
forget to put this here.
right.
Because
on
I
that side.
almost did.
Okay.
So learn from my mistakes.
Yes, yeah. Okay, well, we made a few. I like the way when you cut it down, this whipped cream is so cute on the top. And of course, in this version, we've got striped fabric.
Yes.
So what about striped fabric, Karen? Do you have to think about that?
You do have to think about it. So I fussy cut, and I
Okay.
really measured how far it was so that I knew where to lay that reindeer right in the middle.
I like that a lot.
It was Janet's idea, not mine, to
Yeah,
use.
but you did such a
stripes,
nice
but it's
idea.
really cool.
It looks so cute
Yeah.
in here.
So I made sure, and it also when you get to the hat, I did the same thing there.
We're not there yet.
I know, I said when.
Okay.
I said when.
Okay, so very different, aren't they,
Yes.
the two colorways? I have to do
Yeah.
my blue and my other orange block yet to put in
But
here.
you could do it as you.
Yeah, I was thinking with my embroidery
Put that
machine.
there.
Would that be
I
fun?
think that would be cool.
Okay, well that's
All right.
good. We've got more to show you.
Yeah.